Okay, and so we'll meet on our mats in a bridge pose. So I'll go ahead and get there and then I'll talk you through what we're doing from my bridge, okay? And so as you arrive on your back, go ahead, walk your feet toward your sit bones, maybe close enough that your fingertips could graze your heels here. If you can't get that close, right? Just a workable edge. And then let the hands rest palms down alongside the body and sort of scooch those hands right along your hips. Almost like your forearms and your hands feel like they're supporting your lower body. And then let's gently close our eyes. Begin to deepen our flow of breath. Taking several moments to just transition into our bodies onto our mats. And then begin to really feel your breath move three-dimensionally through the lungs. Feeling the way the back body can drop into the mat with the breath. Not only how the back body could sort of drop or melt to the mat, but also widen and broaden. And so we're really going to use full deep breaths here to ground our back body. As it grounds, it also expands and widens and broadens. And so oftentimes if we're just busy even, or a lot of stress or not a lot of slow down time, our breath can remain in the front chest. And so by really focusing on breathing into the back part of the lungs, melting into the earth. And then let's deepen even further from here. On your next inhale, breathe to the belly for 2. And then the heart for 2. Exhale, empty the heart. Empty the belly. Keep breathing with this equal part breath into the belly, into the heart. Exhale, the heart empties, and then the belly. 3 more in this way. Really wave-like with the breath, really fluid. Still accessing the back body. And then we'll go ahead, add gentle pelvic tilts. And so now as we inhale, fill the belly, arch your low back. Emphasizing the arch of the lumbar curve that's already there. Exhale, empty the heart, empty the belly, and begin to draw now the back down into the mat. Navel down, tail tilts up. Inhale, fill the belly, arch the low back. Exhale, empty. Navel down, tail up. Let's do 5 more of these. Linking the movement of the spine to the movement of your breath. And then we'll build again from here. Interlace the hands behind the head. Rest the head in the hands. Inhale, arch the low back. Maybe now even the low ribs can arch off. Exhale, navel down, head and shoulders lift up, elbows draw toward each other. Inhale, head down, arch the low back. Exhale, navel down, head, shoulders up. Go ahead, move with your own breath. Awakening the spine and the core. Good, one more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, roll up, lift, let's hold. Draw the navel down. This time push down into your feet. Feel if you could feel a sensation of the heels sliding back toward the sit bones, just engaging muscles here. Notice, breathe through the ribs. Let the ribs descend down to the earth and widen across the mat. Exhale, lift maybe a little bit higher. Good, inhale, roll down. Exhale, release your arms, bring them back alongside the body, palms down, let them scooch right along the hips and the ribs. And then we'll push down into our feet, navel down, tail up, get that tilt of the pelvis, and then really controlled, as if you could roll up one spine at a time. We'll just start to lift up the hips, one vertebra at a time, until we find roughly our peak here. And then exhale to reverse, one spine at a time, one vertebra, easing down all the way to the sacrum. Push into the feet, navel down, tail up. Get that tilt of the pelvis before rolling up. Move with the breath. Inhale, roll up. This time as you roll up, add a bend to the right elbow. Bring the forearm underneath the body, palm down, right at about the level of the low ribs. And then we're going to ease our body down onto the arm. And so, right, really getting into the right shoulder. If this feels like it's just too much, we would just widen our arm out, maybe only come onto the hand or the fingers. Okay? And so find a position that works for you. And then we send our breath right into the back body again and breathe right into the low ribs, sort of right onto that forearm. And then we'll inhale, push into the feet, lift up off the arm. Exhale, slide that arm out, reach the palm up and away. Good. Exhale the hips down. Inhale, reach across. Peel that right shoulder blade just slightly off the earth. Inhale, open up, reach it away. Exhale, make a fist squeeze, and then push that palm away to the right. Good. Hands alongside the body. Inhale, rise up into your bridge. Exhale, lower. Again, as you come down, navel down, tail up, find that tilt of the pelvis. Roll up one spine at a time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. This time switching to that left. So bend that left elbow, bring the hand underneath the body, palm down. Exhale, lower down, release onto your forearm. Adjust as needed for your left shoulder, and then just breathe into the ribs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach away, palm up, unraveling. Ease those hips down. Inhale, left arm reaches across the body to the right. Peel the left shoulder blade just off the mat. Reach. Good. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, make a fist with your left hand. Squeeze and then push that left palm away, reaching away through the palm. Good. Bring both hands alongside the body. Inhale, push down to lift up. Last time to our bridge, interlace your 10 fingers, make fists here, and then could you get your fist forearms down, outer edges of shoulders down. And if this is too much, you can't get that shoulder bind, just stay palms down. Or you could grasp onto the outer edges of the mat. And if you do that, pull the mat apart, feel the outer shoulders pin down. And sometimes you can actually get a little more leverage this way than with these fists. Could you add that sensation of the heels sliding back toward the sit bones, just really firing up your glutes? Good. Inhale, release your hands if they aren't already. Exhale, one vertebra at a time. Keep the tilt of the tail up as you release down. Pause for a moment. Take an inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, both knees to the right. Reach that left arm away to a diagonal. If you want to turn your gaze toward the left fingertips, and then we'll breathe here. Breathing into that left lung, the left belly, the left side ribs. Good. Inhale through center, feet down, pelvis up. Set it down. Hug knees to chest. Inhale at center. Exhale, both knees to the left. Can you take your right arm at a diagonal? Reach it up and away. Breathe into the right lung, right belly, right rib side. Inhale through center. Exhale, tap the feet down, kind of tap your sacrum down. Inhale, knees to chest. And so from here, you can either rock yourself front to back or roll to a side, rock yourself to your seat, and we'll meet in our tabletop. Coming into hands and knees. Inhaling that right arm out and up. And so reach it up here, gaze follows the tip of the right thumb. Exhale, palm through the left shoulder arm area. Dip in here. Hover that right arm, but we're not gonna go all the way down. Inhale, reach back up, open it up. Stack shoulders here, really open. And then exhale, palm up. Hover, dropping in, reach away. Good, 2 more. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, this time we'll drop into our thread the needle. So go ahead, release down onto the right shoulder and the right ear. And then let's remain with our left hand just palm down, okay? And so that we can create a little bit of traction here. And so I'm gonna push down into my left palm at the same time as I'm moving my right sit bone a little bit back and a little bit to the right. Feeling that all the way through the shoulder. If you could gaze up at the ceiling, go ahead, turn from the ear toward the back of the skull as you look up through the left shoulder. Good, inhale, open it up, reach it out and up, right arm to the sky, reach up, lift up. Okay. Exhale, lower down. Plant that right arm down, come onto the right knee, reach your left foot back. So let's open up here into a supported side plank. I'm gonna keep my gaze down at my right hand for right now, and I'm gonna look at my five fingertips and the 4 corners of my palm, and I'm gonna find balance in all those points. On my next inhale, take that left arm, reach it overhead, bicep in line with the ear. And then let's go ahead and peer up through that left inner arm. Good, exhale down through your tabletop to your cat. Inhale, take a breath in your cat pose. Exhale, squeeze belly button up the spine. Inhale, neutral. Okay, exhale, empty what you need, and then we'll switch sides. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Reach, open. Exhale, palm up, thread, but we're just gonna hover. I'm gonna bend my right elbow a little bit, but I'm gonna really reach away and have a little bit of traction here. 3 more. Inhale, open up. This time we'll drop in. This time we'll drop in here. Left ear, left shoulder. But let's keep our right hand palm down and use it to push in a little bit gently. I'm gonna push down into the ground and a little bit away. At the same time, I'm gonna feel my left sit bone. Move it a little bit more back in space and a little bit more to the left. If you want to look up toward the ceiling, peering up over the right shoulder. Good, let's inhale, unwind, reach it up and out. Exhale, plant that left hand down. In line with the left knee, shoulder to hip distance apart. Step that right foot back. Try to stack your hips here and then reach it up into this supported side plank. And then if you wanted to add that really long opening from the right heel all the way through the right fingertips, we're gonna reach to the front of the room, palm down, and then we would start to peer up through that right inner arm. Exhale to our cat pose, rounding the back. Squeeze, inhale, neutral. Okay, let's go back to our first down dog. Pedal out anything that you need. And then let's go ahead, inhale up at our thumbs. We're gonna try to take lots of small, short steps. We're gonna even try to think heel toe here as we walk our feet up our mat toward our hands. No rush, no hurry. Hands can walk back toward feet when you need. Into our forward fold. Inhale, half lift to a flat back. Reach the crown of your head forward, tail back. Exhale, fold in. Weight into the balls of the feet while lifting and spreading the toes. Good. Exhale, bend your knees, sink your hips. Inhale, let's go right into a chair pose. Exhale, sink into these legs. And so we're gonna kind of move like this in our vinyasas today. From our chair pose, we're gonna inhale, straighten the left leg, lift the right, rise up, all the way to this one-legged mountain. Good, exhale on a breath, and we're gonna reach our right leg forward. Good, inhale, squeeze that right knee back into the chest. Exhale down into your chair pose. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Inhale, half lift to your flat back. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. Inhale, take a breath in your plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, whatever you're ready for. Inhale to a cobra. And can we hover our hands, squeeze our elbows, find our toenails. Exhale, back to a cat pose. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, down dog. Really stretch into your down dog here. Still any sways that feel good. Inhale, gaze up at your hands. Exhale, lots of little steps as the legs walk up the mat toward the hands. Good. Inhale as you arrive, lift halfway to your flat back. In your flat back, really feel spine long. No squeezing or crunching in the shoulders or the neck. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Inhale into your chair pose. Exhale, weight to your heels. So as we inhale, straighten the right leg, lift the left. Good. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Inhale, let's straighten that left leg. Exhale, squeeze the knee back into the chest. Inhale, drop into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, back to your plank. Okay, and so we're gonna do one more of these on each side, just really getting lost in the vinyasa of the whole thing. The movement of the breath, the heating of the body. Go ahead, let's meet in down dog. Once you make it to your down dog, we'll take about 5 breaths. And then let's go ahead. Gaze up at the hands on an inhale. Feel free to step, hop. Lots of little steps is what I'm going to use today, stretching out my legs. But we'll meet in our forward fold. Inhale, half lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, weight into the heels. Inhale, take a breath here. Exhale again, really drop into your legs. Inhale, right leg lifts. Pull it up into the chest. Let's exhale, stretch it forward right away. Good, inhale, squeeze the knee back into the chest. Exhale, down into your chair pose. Inhale, take a breath as you sink in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, meet in down dog. Vinyasa your way through. Inhale, forward. Exhale, into your fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, empty. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drop into your heels. Inhale, take a breath here. Exhale, sink. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, stretch it forward. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, into your chair. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Five breaths in this down dog. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, float your knees toward your tabletop. Ease down. Tops of the feet down. And then let's lower to our forearms. Coming to an extended puppy. And so if you needed to stack in any way to make more of a pillow for the forehead, feel free. Releasing eventually the forehead down. Bringing a flow of blood to the heart and the brain. Good, inhale, walk both hands over to the right. Reach that left arm to the right corner. Stay in this extended puppy as much as you can. Melt the heart. And then feel into the left sit bone a little bit back, a little bit to the left. And then let's walk all the way over to the left. Right arm is going to reach to the left corner. Hips stay stacked over your knees. And then I come here, I melt my heart in. And then I breathe very three-dimensionally, very round. Smoothing out any jagged edges. Good, inhale back through my center. Last time through that center. Exhale, really melt in. Maybe this time you could get more toward the chin down. Good, inhale up to your tabletop. Exhale to your cat. Inhale, let's go back to our down dog. Pedal out what you need. And then let's go ahead, inhale our right leg up. And so just really trying to keep your right toes down here. Like if I peered up through my belly, trying to see toes down, heel up and back. Again, just getting really strong here. And then we'll exhale, come forward. Let's just get a little bit of momentum here. Inhale back and up so that we can exhale, step it through. Dropping our back knee down, taking a low lunge. And so you could just bring hands to thighs if you want to get into just a nice juicy stretch. Or you can go with me, inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, let's interlace all but the pointer here. Inhale, reach up and then back. Breathe into the front of the left hip. And then I'm actually going to take my pointer finger, reach it toward the right. Even more opening to the left side body. Keep hugging elbows toward each other, keeping the arms active and engaged. And then let's interlace all 10 fingers, press our palms away. And reach a little deeper. Good, inhale back up through center. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Good, can you bring the fists down, lift the heart. And then let's take that left wrist with the right hand and drop the left ear to left shoulder. Good, both hands to the mat. Curl those back toes under, lift that knee. Right. Strong here again in the legs, just getting movement before stepping back and up to that three-legged dog. So this time let's bend our knee, open our hip, knee to the sky. Keep a flex in that right ankle. Inhale, straighten and square. Exhale, Vinyasa. Meeting in that down dog. And then we'll switch to that left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Keep the toes down, the heel lifted. Really square hips. So if like your hip points had eyeballs, both those hip eyes are looking to the ground. Exhale, shift forward. Just let's get a little momentum. Inhale, up and back again. Exhale, step the left foot through. And then while you're here, we're gonna drop down into our nice low lunge. You could bring the hands to the thighs, just sink into the stretch this way, or you can go with me, inhale, hands to the sky, interlace all but the index fingers, and then bring the index fingers to the sky. Inhale through center, exhale over to the left, finding a nice deeper opening along the whole right front of the hip. Probably your psoas deep in there. And then let's interlace all 10 fingers, push the palms away. Good, inhale up through center, exhale, interlace the hands behind the body. Fist down, heart lifts. And then right hand finds left wrist, left ear to left shoulder. You can roll out that neck even if that feels good. And then hands to the earth. Plant, lift that back knee up, find just strong, long legs here. And then we'll step back to our three-legged dog. And then bend the knee, open that knee. Keep a flex in the left ankle. Pull the heel to the sit bone. Inhale, straighten and square. Exhale, Vinyasa. Good. Inhale, gaze at your hands. Exhale, step, hop, float, walk. Lots of little steps, however you want to get there, into our forward fold. Whew, and then let's just drop in here. Okay, let's interlace the hands behind the head. Let the elbows get heavy. And then let's go ahead, heel toe our feet as wide as the mat. Toes on, let's go heels off. Squeeze the quads straight in the legs. Let's open the elbows so that the arms are just a little more sort of active, almost like your head has wings here. And then we'll go ahead, take an inhale breath in your center. And as we exhale, bring the left elbow back toward the space between the legs, and then the right elbow reaches forward, rotating into a little twist. And we'll exhale, spin it around to the other side. Move with your own breath. Keep both legs strong if you can. Good, come through your center here. Again, widen these elbows. Inhale, lift halfway to your flat back. No stress or strain in the neck. All right, let's go ahead, maybe even hover our hands off our head here so that we can feel really long in our spine. Exhale, let's release our hands, reach them back in space. Then let's spin our palms down, reach the fingertips back. Exhale, fold. Let's go ahead, add a little bend to that right knee. Plant that right hand here. Inhale, open the left hand to the sky. Again, a little bit of traction. Pushing down into the mat. I'm gonna gaze up at my left hand. Exhale down, straighten that right leg, plant the left hand, bend the left knee. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale through center. Heel toe the feet together. Sink down into your chair pose. Inhale, lift up, right? Drop in here. And so let's drop into our legs on an out breath. Sink. Inhale, stand up, lift the right leg up. Okay, I'm gonna exhale, bring my hands to my hips just to be a little more grounded. And then stretch that right foot as straight as you can get. And so really moving into practicing, maintaining a state of balance, right? Juggling the many plates that we juggle. Good, shift back, warrior three. I'm gonna bring my hands at prayer at my heart. balance in the heart space, especially this sort of middle, the connection of our head and our body, our connection to the inner and outer worlds as well. Good. Release back to our chair. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, sink into your chair. Good. Inhale, let's rise up, lift the left leg up, pull it into the chest. Again, I'm going to keep my hands on my hips, be a little more supported, right? And then stretch it forward. And so finding strength and balance, right? Practicing, giving us a space to practice balance. Inhale through your center here. Exhale, warrior three. I'm going palms together, thumbs at my heart, because I really want to honor this heart space in the midst of balance. Setting an intention that all of my interactions with the world around me will be from my heart. And then exhale, lower the feet side by side. Inhale into that chair. Exhale, sink deep, hands to the sky. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, your down dog. From our down dog, you can lower knees if you want. Lower forearm. And we're gonna go toward a dolphin here. So in your dolphin, bend your knees as much as you need. Lift that tail. Feel your sit bones move up, but also back in space. Press into the forearms. Again, bringing this wash of flow, blood flow to the heart and the brain, while being very strong. And so you could do this same movement from your knees. And then we'll meet on our bellies. So go ahead, make your way all the way to your belly. Maybe bring your elbows out wide. Stack the head on the hands. As you're on your belly, breathe to your belly. Really reconnect with that flow of breath. And so when we're lying on the earth with our belly down, it helps us so much connect to our pattern of breath and really bring awareness and focus, feeling the front line of the body as it merges with the earth below with your breath. Not only the descending of the tummy, but the broadening and the widening across the mat sideways. And let's go ahead, reach our right arm out to the right in line with the shoulder. Push that left hand down, just like we've been doing in our other shapes like this, and then roll onto that right side body. Coming into the right shoulder. Now you can decide, can I lift my top leg at all? For me, it's my left leg. And so you can come here, sort of star the legs, space and spread the toes, maybe a step across, And then we'll switch sides. Come through your belly. Reach that left arm out and away. Plant that right hand down. Come onto the left side body. And so you can just stay here and be with the juicy shoulder stretch. Or you could play a little bit, right? Where I'm gonna star my feet, space and spread my right toes. Maybe step it back behind, coming onto the ball of that right foot. But if this is too much rotation and twisting in your spine, take any of the options. And then we'll come back to our belly. Plant our hands. Round the back to a cat. Good. Inhale neutral. Release out what you need. And then we're going to come peak pose here. Left hand, left knee in a line to your side plank. And so you can stay here. Or if you wanted to go deepest, just come to the legs. Roll onto the pinky edge of the left foot, foot and hand in a line. Stack or stagger, whatever your preference. Open. If you wanted to float or step it back. And then we switch all the way over to that other side. And so again, you can take supported, or you could take full side plank, stagger the feet, or stack. Maybe star, step across, releasing any final movement before Shavasana. And we will meet on our backs in our final resting pose. If you need a knee to chest once you're on your back, and once you get onto your back, you can choose what happens to your arms. Like, I think I would suggest taking almost more of like a star pose after the practice we just had. A Shavasana where, as long as it feels good, you're taking up a lot of space. You're being really big in your body and then really big in the room that you're in. And then we'll just focus on our breath. And we'll exhale deeply several times. And with each exhale, we'll empty ourselves of any remaining tension. And again, because of the practice we just had, that might take you several breaths of just releasing breath, energy, tension, stagnation. And so as we move into this short meditation, find a way to be in your body so that it is really engaged yet relaxed, both together. Really start to sink in. Any sounds you hear in the outside world, let them take you deeper into your inside world. tune into your body, tune into your vibration. And let go of any armor you're holding up. And then let's start to create a channel between you and your highest self, like a flow of energy. See your highest self in front of you, directly in front of you. This beautiful, vibrant energy, this being of light. You feel warmth, love, just like super connected. So at one with this beautiful being, so that you start to feel your heart opening, unfolding. Blossoming like a flower. And so it's like this simultaneous release, but also a receiving of loving energy. The more your heart opens, the more you're letting your highest self know you want to come closer. And as your higher self comes closer, the bond strengthens and becomes more and more powerful. And then the feeling just intensifies and intensifies. Releasing barriers, shedding old skins. And then we'll go ahead and reawaken our bodies just by deepening the breath. Pulling in life force and prana. Exhale, empty. And then we'll take a long bodied stretch on an inhale. And then we'll exhale, roll to our side body.
May our love bless everyone. May our love
And then we'll press up to our seat.
May this pool of love
I have
we
another
have
thing I've been using in all my classes
gathered here
lately,
spread its wings and
really
fly
honoring just the
far
culture
and near
of yoga.
from the
And
depths
it is
of our
simply,
hearts
we'll bring our
to
palms
the
together, thumbs at the heart.
farthest
Loka
star. May our
Samasta
love
Sukhinu Bhavantu.
bless everyone.
May all beings everywhere be happy and
May
free.
our love
May the thoughts, words, and
bless
actions of my own life
everyone.
contribute in some way
May
to
the
that happiness and
pool
freedom for
of
all.
love we
Namaste.
have